Imagine stepping outside your home, only to find a massive 400-pound black bear casually helping itself to your bird feeder. Sounds like something out of a movie, right? But this is exactly what residents in Townsend, Massachusetts are dealing with, as authorities urge everyone to take precautions. And here's the kicker. This isn't just a one-time event. It's part of a growing trend that has both locals and wildlife experts keeping a close eye on the situation. The story begins with Tom Whittier, a resident who captured video footage of the bear standing upright on its hind legs and pulling down a bird feeder for an easy snack. According to MassWildlife officials, this particular bear is believed to be a 2-year-old female who might even be preparing to have her first litter of cubs this winter. That detail alone adds another layer of complexity to the situation, doesn't it? After all, mother bears can become more protective when they're expecting or caring for young ones. So how should communities balance coexisting with wildlife while staying safe? For Whittier, these encounters aren't unusual. He shared that the bear frequently visits his backyard, often breaking the bird feeder pole multiple times a year. He comes, he eats the bird seed, he breaks the bird feeder pole maybe 2 or 3 or 4 times a year, Whittier explained. Despite the inconvenience, he seems to take it in stride, acknowledging that such sightings are simply part of life in Townsend, a town where black bears are no strangers. However, not everyone feels as calm about sharing their space with these powerful animals. But here's where it gets controversial. Should people adapt their lifestyles to accommodate wildlife, or should we prioritize human safety above all else? This question lies at the heart of many debates surrounding urban wildlife management. For instance, some argue that removing bird feeders and securing trash cans is a small price to pay for avoiding potential conflicts. Others feel frustrated by the idea of altering their routines because of unpredictable animal behavior. What do you think? Is it worth making sacrifices to peacefully coexist with nature? MassWildlife officials emphasize that now is a critical time for black bears as they prepare for hibernation. During the winter months, bears don't eat for 4 to 5 months, which means they're currently focused on consuming as much food as possible. Bird feeders, unsecured garbage bins, and other easily accessible food sources make suburban backyards prime targets for hungry bears. As one official put it, these are reliable sources of food, so bears can just go yada yada yada, getting free meals as they go. In response to the recent sightings, local police issued warnings to residents, encouraging them to remove bird feeders, secure their trash, and ensure doors are closed. The most recent sighting occurred on a Sunday evening around 5:30 p.m. While families were outside enjoying barbecues, a reminder that bears aren't picky about timing when hunger strikes. Interestingly, Townsend isn't considered an outlier when it comes to black bear activity. Sightings in this part of Massachusetts are relatively common, especially during late summer and early fall when bears are actively searching for food. However, the combination of hot weather and limited natural water sources may also be driving bears closer to residential areas, according to wildlife experts. So what does this mean for residents moving forward? While some, like Tom Whittier, see these encounters as a natural part of living near wooded areas, others may feel uneasy about the risks involved. One thing is certain. Understanding how to safely interact with wildlife is essential, not just for our own protection, but also for the well-being of the animals themselves. Leaving food out in the open or failing to secure trash could lead to dangerous situations, including habituating bears to human environments, which ultimately puts them at greater risk. As this story unfolds, It raises important questions about the delicate balance between humans and wildlife. Do you believe communities should focus more on education and awareness campaigns to reduce negative interactions with bears? Or do stricter measures need to be implemented to keep both people and animals safe? Share your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear from you.